Hi guys, today we're not going to talk about astrology. Today we're going to talk about another interesting topic, and basically we're going to answer the question of why are women so angry these days. The reason I made that video is because I used to be one of those women, and everything that I'm going to talk about is going to come from experience, so I'm passing on a little bit of my wisdom to you. And to basically show you that this shit works, that you really don't have to be in that state, okay? That there's always a choice. All right, guys, so the answer to the question, why are women so angry these days, is very simple. It's because they are doing what they don't want to do. And we're gonna go into different areas of a woman's life, of a girl's life, to show you examples of why this is happening and why the end result is like that. So before we start that, I'm gonna say, I look at girls around me, wherever I live in New Jersey, and I look at girls around me on the streets and stuff, and everybody, a lot of them, they're not wearing a lot of colors. I love colors. I think colors are awesome and we get to play with them, and especially being a woman, you really get to play with colors and explore them. But I don't see a lot of color in the way that girls dress. I see a lot of black. Now, black is a powerful color. It's badass, it's mysterious, it's dark, it's sexy, But in this case, it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with power. It has nothing to do with sexy. Black is because the girls, when you wear black, subconsciously, when you're like, let me just put on this, let me put on this, is because you're empty. Because energetically, you're empty. You're running on fumes. So black, basically, you don't have much to give to the world, and you're almost shielding yourself from the world because you're like, everybody leave me the fuck alone. That's what's happening subconsciously. So I see a lot of black. What else do I see? The reason women are angry and how it manifests itself, in the way you dress. You are tense, you're always on edge, everything always presses your buttons, it triggers you, you get offended very easily. The only way for you to relax is to have a glass of wine at the end of the day, and nothing wrong with that, they're all tools. So, or even when you get together with your girlfriends, more than likely you guys are going to be drinking something. There's always going to be a bottle of wine because you guys get to relax because you're so tense and you're so angry and stuff. But the interesting part is that all of you guys are empty, all of you running on fumes, and the only way that you're feeding each other is basically through your little, complaints about this, and do you know what happened here, and this and this. So in a way, you are still feeding each other, but because everybody's empty and running on fumes, there's really nothing there. There's really no feeling of I'm full. It's more like, all right, I don't feel as shitty because my girlfriend's going through the same thing. Okay, so you know who you are, guys. You don't be ashamed of that. It's how you feel right now. There's nothing wrong with that. You are at this stage in your life because you need to be there. So let's answer the question. Did I answer the question already? All right, I'm gonna do it again. Why are women so angry these days? The simple answer to that is because women are doing what they don't want to do. So let's look at that. So before we really look at the different aspects of that, let me just do the basis of my explanation. We're all made up of energy. We're energetic beings. So in the morning when we wake up, we have a load of energy that's given to us to use however we want to. It's like money in your account, like a deposit. And it's up to you how you use it, whatever you give your energy to. If you want to, wake up and the first thing you do is, turn on the news and see how shitty the world is, that's your choice. If you wake up and right away you go and, wherever you give your energy to, that's how your day is going to be. Okay? Pure and simple. Creation is unconditional. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your energy. And men are the same way too, but we're not going to talk about men this time around. We're talking about women. So the interesting thing is that on planet Earth, the most powerful and the most valuable resource is not money, it's not gold, it's not oil, it's human energy. And that's why you see a lot of things around you trying to get your focus so you can give it energy. Okay? That's how it works. You can look at it as we're being controlled, through conspiracy theories, we're being controlled. Well, the only way that you're being controlled is if you give your energy to it. This is the key, that humanity thinks that they're so powerless, but yet they're very freaking powerful because all they have to do is change their focus. Because human energy is the most powerful resource on this planet. So, a woman is even more powerful as an energetic being. A woman is like a powerhouse generator of energy. So women, the way we're structured, and I don't really know exactly DNA, how we are, body-wise, whatever. I'm just gonna tell you how I see it. Since we're energetic beings, since we're huge generators of energy, women by nature should always be full of energy. Because when we're full of energy, and being that we're such powerful generators, that's why we have babies, that's why we're nurturing, that's why we cuddle, we hug you, that's why the mother, that idea of like, because women are powerhouses of energy. And so what happens is, if we don't put that energy into things that make us happy, we deplete it. So the way it works is, and women's energy is very powerful and it's very sought. And men, they are attracted to women based on their energy. It's not your eyes, it's not your ass, it's not your boobs, it's nothing. Yeah, it may look like that on the surface, but it's energy. So you can see sometimes you can have a very beautiful woman, but she's empty. She literally, energetically, she's empty. She's angry, she's sitting there, she's tense. Yeah, you may want to fuck her, but at the end of the day, she doesn't feel good to you. The man doesn't feel good next to her. Like energetically, he's just like, fuck, I want to fuck her, but I want to get the fuck away from her. So the key here is, as a woman, you should always make sure that you are full. And this is what's going to tie into the idea of why women are angry. Because you guys are doing what you don't want to do, which depletes your energy. At the end of the day, you're empty, you're running on fumes, and you're angry. So let me talk more about that. Whenever you do what you don't want to do, it depletes your energy. Period. And you can right away tell, because when you're doing something you don't want, at the end of it, you're like, fuck, I hate this. I hate myself. I hate this person that I'm doing this for. I hate everybody, because you did something that you don't want to do. Now, a lot of us do what we don't want to do because we're afraid to say no. We're afraid to say, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to say that. No, I don't want to participate in that. I don't want to eat that. I don't want to have sex right now. I don't want to call you right now. I just don't want to. We're afraid to do that because we're afraid to lose our friends, family, partners, job, everything. We're always living in that state of fear that if I don't, then I'm going to lose everything. But what's happening is you keep doing it. You're unhappy, you're angry, you're bitter, you're tense, you're sitting there, you're just this, nobody wants to be around you, because when a woman is empty energetically, she's not fun to be around. So that's why your kids are crying, they're always sick, your animals don't want to be around you, your husband doesn't want to be around you, he doesn't want to come home. Is because energetically you're not inviting, you're repelling. So, scenarios when you do something that you don't want to do. Let's say at work, you're trying so hard to impress, you want to be liked by everybody, you want to be a people pleaser, you're trying to be nice and sweet and everything, and you're doing things that you don't want to do. You're afraid to say no to your boss, you're afraid to, just say no because you're afraid you're going to lose your job. Guys, it's normal. It's normal to be afraid of that, because we bought into the idea that this is it, this is the only job I'm ever going to have, and I have to hold on to it. We're very scared to lose things. Humanity is always looking for security and stability. That's our most basic need, and that's the thing that we're scared to lose the most. So another scenario could be in your relationship. Let's say you have a man, and let's say you're doing everything, and you're carrying everything, and you're carrying grocery bags, and you're doing this, and you're helping him with that, and basically everything is on your shoulders. Well, your energy is being depleted because you are acting like a man this time around. A lot of times when women are doing a lot of things, especially the things that they don't want to do, it's male energy, like I got to do this, I got to take care of this, I got to make sure I do this, I got to make sure this is accomplished. So you're acting like a male. Male energy is, he said something, he does it, takes responsibility, takes charge, gets a project going, finishes it, takes another one, takes a risk, whatever. Female energy is different. Female energy is on the receiving end. Female energy inspires. So when the woman is full of energy, she's inspiring. And literally, women think, oh, I gotta do this for my man, I gotta do and cook and clean and suck his dick, whatever. But if you're doing that and you don't want to do that, it depletes your energy. So in the end, you think you're doing good for your man and for your relationship, but you're actually depleting yourself, and then in the end, you're angry, and it's no fun to be around you. I guarantee you, because you're cold, So, yeah, I'm all over the place with these ideas. Okay, so let's gather back. Yeah, another scenario could be with your parents, I gotta do this, I gotta help my mom because without me, my mom is nothing, and whatever. And once again, you're doing things you don't want to do. I have to go visit my parents, even though you don't want to, you really don't want to, you really would love to just sit at home and do nothing. Boom, once again, you gave your energy away and you depleted yourself. Same thing with your girlfriends. Let's say you don't want to hang out with them. You're done with that because you're done of listening to their complaints, you're done of listening to their criticism, you're done of listening to their all talking about themselves all the time. You're like, I don't want to be around my friends. But you never say no. You keep going, you hang out there, even though you don't like it, you're sitting there. Once again, energy went out. So if you do this, another one with your kids, same thing. Oh my God, I gotta take care of my kids. I gotta do this. I gotta wash. I gotta help them with this. I gotta do all this. It's everything I gotta do. So in the end, you're this working horse. And you're sitting there and everything is on your shoulders. You're carrying these grocery bags, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're massaging your husband's feet, you're sucking his dick, you're doing laundry, your kids, and you're so freaking tired. And of course, throughout lifetimes, women were made to believe that that's what it means to be a woman. That's what you do as a woman. But that's not the case, guys. That's something we bought into. That's not what female energy is about. So if you're doing all these things, you're this working horse, and you're everything's on your shoulders at work, everything's on your shoulders with your parents, everything's on your shoulders with your partner, with your kids. You never take a moment for yourself. You are depleted. You're running on fumes, and you're angry, and you don't want nothing. You're like, leave me alone. I don't want to see anybody. I guarantee you feel that way. And even then, when you are like that, you don't stop to take a moment for yourself. You get up and you're like, I can do this, I can do this, I'm a woman, they're depending on me. And boom, the cycle just keeps going. And nothing ages a woman more than this kind of a lifestyle. Right away, you can see it on your face, you can see it on your body, you can see it in your energetic level. You could be 30 and you're sitting there and you're so wiped out because you're doing everything for everybody around you, and you're getting old. And then another cycle starts because you're like, shit, I'm getting old, I better start fixing this. So you start trying to fix yourself. You start trying to fix your eyes, your forehead, your hair, your grays, everything. And once again, you start another cycle of like chasing your youth. But all in all you have to do is just stop doing what you don't want to do. The real power of a woman is not in fighting, proving, working hard, arguing with the man, trying to teach everybody, try to take charge of everything. The real power of a woman is not doing what she doesn't want to do. If you don't want to do something, you walk away. You don't fight, you don't argue, you nothing. You just say, I don't want to do that. Bye. All right, guys. How do you accomplish all of this? It's hard because the people around you are very used to you being a certain way. They're very used to you being accommodating and carrying everything and doing everything. So they're used to that version of you. So when you start showing them a different version of you, they're not going to like it. So to prepare you for that, in the beginning, you might see a lot of pouty faces. You might have people yell at you. You might have people saying they're disappointed in you, they don't like the way you are, because you were a dependency for them. You were somebody that they relied on to feed them in all kinds of ways. You gave your energy to them and they fed off of that, okay? So in that way, they were selfish in a sense because they depended on you. And you played that role for them. So if you start being different, then you're cutting that dependency and you're saying, no, guys, this is about me. Because guys, I have news for you. You're not here for anybody. This is your incarnation. You are here for your own journey. Okay? You're not here to save anybody. You're not here to fix anybody. You're not here to take care of anybody. You're here to give yourself the life that you deserve. We don't come here to suffer. We don't come here to cry. We don't come here to pay karmic debts and all that shit. We come here to have fun. Earth is a very tough school to incarnate into, but it's also the most fun ever because of everything that we get to do here. And being a woman on Earth can be a lot of fun, guys. If you're incarnated as a woman in this lifetime, you're here to connect to your female side. You've had lifetimes where you were male, where you had a lot of responsibility, where you took charge, where you had, you were heads of corporations, you guys were protectors, you guys were providers for your family, you guys were warriors, you guys were fighters. That's why for women, it's so easy for us to come in and carry everything on our shoulders because the masculine energy within us, it's very developed because we're used to that. We're used to doing things. But in this lifetime, as a woman, you're here to bring to the surface your female qualities. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a lot of coaching out there to say, connect to your female energy, connect to your female, you know, be more female, be more female. I remember looking at that shit and thinking, how the fuck can I be more female? I hate everything. I don't know how to be female. If I hold this rose quartz in my hand, is that gonna make me more female? No, guys, that didn't work. The real work had to be, I had to stop employing the male energy in me. I had to stop engaging that part of me and saying, no, I don't need to do this. I don't need to carry grocery bags. By the way, guys, women should never fucking carry anything. If you're going shopping and you're with your boyfriend or whatever, honey, I'm not carrying nothing. I might carry this bag that has some underwear in it and maybe toothpaste, but I'm not gonna carry these jugs of water. You're not here to carry. You don't have to prove anything, guys. You don't have to prove and compete with men. You're here to be a woman, female. When you stop engaging those parts of you that are arguing, fighting, carrying everything, taking care of everything, taking responsibility, when you stop engaging the male part of you, stop engaging it, the female part of you is gonna come to the surface. And you're gonna start feeling more female. You're gonna start feeling like, now I know what it feels like. And the key part is that, but you have to stop. But the key, guys, in order to do that, you have to get completely tired. You have to be completely tired of the life that you have. And just say, I'm freaking done. I'm done doing this to myself. Because at the end of the day, you're like, it's nobody's fault. It's not your boyfriend's fault, your husband's fault, your kid's fault, your parents' fault. It's not their fault. They're serving you. They're showing you that, hey, Susie, you don't love yourself. So I'm gonna take advantage of you because you don't love yourself. Because if you loved yourself, you would tell me no. Even if I'm sitting there like threatening, oh my God, if you do this, I'm gonna break up with you. Then fucking break up with me. I don't need you anyway. Because I'm not happy as a woman, you know? So yeah, guys. So it's hard, but it's easy at the same time. All right. So wherever situation you're in, if you're there with a boyfriend, now I'm gonna tell you this, guys. If you are employing your masculine energy, if you're being the male, you know, taking charge, we got to do this, planning everything, doing this, let's say pursuing the guy, you know, going after him. Hey, can I get you anything? If you're being masculine, automatically the guy that you're going to attract is going to be feminine energy. He's going to be sitting in feminine energy. When I say feminine energy, I don't mean that he's gay. I don't mean that he's a wuss. No, he's just sitting in female energies, which is receiving energies. You know, he doesn't take charge. He doesn't take responsibility. He's just laying around and saying, can you do this? Can you bring me this? Because if a man's incarnated as a male in this incarnation, that means he's here to bring up his male qualities. He's here to learn taking charge, responsibility. If he's gonna say something, that he's gonna do it. Initiating things, going after things, chasing things, taking risks, trying this, trying that, failing, getting up, doing it again. That's what male energy is about. But if the guy around you is sitting around doing nothing and waiting for you to do everything, you to go grocery shopping, you to cook, clean, and suck his dick at the end of the night, then he's being a female. He's acting through his female energies, receiving, sitting on a throne beautifully like this. That's female energy. That's what you should be doing. So the next time you're there and you're like, I really don't feel like cooking tonight, you say, I don't want to cook tonight. And I guarantee you, you guys have some kind of money to go order something, even if it's White Castle. You go order it, but for one time in your life, you say, no, I don't want to cook tonight. And I don't want to do this tonight. And I don't want to carry these bags. And the guy may say, well, but you know, you need to help me. You need to participate. No, you're the man. You're here to take charge in this incarnation. I'm a woman, okay? The more you start saying no. Another example with your parents, you know, the more you say, Mom, you know, I love you to death, but I'm not coming over this weekend because I don't want to. What do you mean you don't want to? But you have to, but it's your obligation. Mom, I love you, but I don't want to. That's it. Let them complain, let them pout, let them whatever. Let them do what they're going to do because you're being like a drug for them. And when you stop being their drug dealer and feeding them, they're going to be like, I can't believe you do that to me. I'm your mother. You know, and that guilt trip comes in and all that bullshit. Mom, I don't want to. I don't want to. I love you, but I don't want to. I'll see you later. Boom. Cut that cord. Same thing with your girlfriends. Hey, love you to death, but I really don't want to sit around listening to you talk about your stuff all the time. I'm going to go do something that I like. Cut that cord. At work, I know that's a scary one, guys, because we're all afraid to lose our jobs. But I guarantee you that if this job goes away, let's say there's a project or something and you're always volunteering to do everything because you want to be the good girl, the one that's smart, and you want to impress everybody. How about just say no? If they start saying, well, what do you mean no? But you have to. No, I don't. Don't be afraid to say no, guys. Don't be afraid to say no to your boss. Be scared. Be so scared, but say it. Because if this job goes away, there's another one much better, much more fun waiting for you. Or there could be a possibility where you don't have to work anymore. Because if you start acting as a woman, your man has to start acting like a man. And if he starts acting like a man, he's going to say, you know what, I don't want you to work, because when you're working, you come home, you're angry. When I used to work, I used to come home, I used to not want to do anything. I didn't want to have sex. I didn't want to cook. I was so depleted energetically. I didn't want to see anybody. So your man mate, when he steps up and starts being a man, you know, he connects to his masculine energies, because everybody has them. We both have feminine and masculine within us. If he's a man in this incarnation, he needs to step up to the plate. And he starts being a man, and he says, you know what, I don't want you working, sit at home. I want you to be happy, because in the end, the goal of every woman is to be happy. But you have to learn how to make yourself happy first. You cannot rely on others. You cannot rely on boyfriends. You cannot rely on TV. You cannot rely on anybody around you to make you happy as a woman, because you're the generator of energy. You're powerful generators, guys. You just forgot. It's not your fault. You are here to generate your own energy. How do you do that? You start doing things for you. You take all of the energy that you have within you and invest it in you. You don't give it to others. Even your kids. If your kids are like, Mommy, I want it now. No, go play, go see your dad, go whatever. I don't want to see my fucking kids right now. I don't want to. It doesn't mean you're a bad mother. Your mind is going to start telling you, you're a bad mother. How can you do that? You don't understand its responsibility. I don't care about that. You're a human being. Yes, you're a mother, but it doesn't mean that your whole life is wrapped around that kid, okay? This is not the Middle Ages, guys, all right? That little kid is going to create somebody else to come have fun with him. Either your girlfriend's going to call and say, hey, you know, I have free time. Do you want me to watch your kids? Or maybe you tell your husband, you know what? I don't want to see the kids tonight. I really don't. For my own sanity, I got to go. And go do something for yourself. In the beginning, guys, that's what you have to do, because you're so depleted, because you're running on fumes. You have to get that energy. And for a woman, it's actually easy. It's not hard at all. All you have to do is start doing things that you like. Do something for you. There's so many things that you can do for yourself. Simple, doesn't have to be expensive. I'm not talking about go spoil yourself. You can do it in very simple ways. You can go for a walk. Spring is here. Flowers are blooming. Go buy yourself some flowers. Actually, first, go take a shower, put on your makeup, wash your hair, make it nice, pretty, for you. Start doing things for you. Start being pretty for you. Start wearing nice clothes for you. Start wearing sexy underwear for you. Not for him, not for anybody, for you, because you deserve that. Start putting lipstick on. Don't discount makeup. As a woman in this incarnation, you have so many tools to play with to be beautiful. It's amazing to be incarnated as a woman on earth, because you get to play with colors, you get to play with beautiful clothes, you get to play with makeup, you get to play with your hair, you get to color it, you get to do whatever you want. You get to paint your nails, you get to wear short skirts, you get to wear heels, you get to do whatever you want. You are here to be beautiful. Your purpose on earth as a woman is to be beautiful and to be full of energy. And when you are full of energy, everybody around you is going to want to be around you. Everybody's going to want to feel it. Men are going to feel it. They're going to want to give you things because you're acting as a woman now. You're sitting there on your throne like a queen, and they want to give gifts to you. Kids are going to want to be around you. Dogs, birds, everybody's going to notice you. That's how it works, guys. It has nothing to do with you going and working on your body and starving yourself and trying to fix your hair and fix this. It has nothing to do with that. Those are distractions. The real beauty is within you. It's your energy. When you start filling yourself up, you will be freaking glowing. It doesn't matter, because you're going to say, well, you know, we don't all look like a supermodel. A supermodel has nothing on that. Like I told you before, there's beautiful women that are completely empty energetically. And yet, men may want to have sex with them, but at the end of the day, they want nothing to do with that. You know, because it's all just ego. It's all like, well, she's beautiful, she's next to me, that means I'm a man. No, it has to do with energy. And if you fill yourself up with energy, people are going to want to be around you. Men are going to be around you. People's versions are going to change in your reality. They're going to be, hey, let me help you. Let me carry this for you. Let me give this, and accept it. If somebody offers to carry something for you, accept it. Don't go, no, I got it. I used to be like that. You know, I came from the Soviet Union and we were always freaking carrying everything and doing everything. And that's how the women are back home, at least older generation. All used to doing everything by themselves. Never accept help. No, I got it. No, if somebody goes, hey, let me buy you this, accept it. If somebody wants to give you a flower on the street, accept it. Don't question it. Don't say this guy's a pervert. Just accept it. Accept little things, gifts. And if you accept them, the gifts are going to get bigger and better. And you'll see and you'll realize how awesome it is to be a woman. So anyway, before I got diverted, take a shower, make yourself beautiful. Emphasize your features. There's so many videos on YouTube of how to like emphasize your eyes, how to do your hair differently, no matter what kind of hair you have, curly, straight, whatever. How to do your makeup. There's so many girls out there that are showing you how to combine clothes. If you don't have any sense of style, it's not because you're dumb, it's because you just haven't connected to the part of you. When you connect to the female part of you, when it comes up, you will know how to combine things. You will know what looks beautiful on you. You're going to be different than me. Your beautiful is going to be different than my beautiful. But it's still going to be beautiful. And don't try to be like anybody else. Be like you, okay? Don't try to be like the girl on Instagram and have, you know, this and try to get your ass like that. Be freaking you. See what's in you and bring that out, okay? Yeah, make yourself pretty. Go for a walk. Go buy yourself flowers. Go for a walk. Go sit on a bench. Go smell some roses. I don't know. Go to freaking store and just smell flowers. That's what women do, you know? We see beauty in everything. We see beauty in you know, everything around us, you know. Stop watching the news. Stop watching all this shit. Stop, you know, hanging around people that complain and start looking for beautiful things. There's beauty everywhere. That's how you connect to your female energy, okay? But before you do that, before that female energy comes up online, you have to disengage from the masculine energy. You have to stop being the workhorse that you have been. It's going to be hard in the beginning because you're not used to that. You're going to upset a lot of people. They're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to leave you. Fucking then leave. Then I don't need you because I'm not happy already. Especially the ones of you that the guy never brought you flowers. If you've never gotten flowers from your man, or if it's been a long time, then I'm sorry, but things have to change there. So it doesn't mean you have to break up with him. You just need to give him a different version of you. The version of like, I love myself. And if you're not going to buy me flowers, I'm going to go buy myself flowers. And you go get yourself flowers. Go get yourself a massage. If you don't have a lot of money, Groupon has a lot of deals on massage. Go get your nails done. If you don't have money to get for your nails, go buy a new nail polish. They're as cheap as $1. Go buy nail polish, paint your nails, paint your toes. You know, do that. Invest in you. Take all of the energy that you have and start investing it in you more and more and more. Every moment, ask yourself, do I want to do this? If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I don't care what the people in front of you are saying. You're going to get fired and I'm going to leave you and we're going to disown you. Fuck it. Take a chance on yourself. Because I guarantee you, only good things are going to come from that. Because if you keep doing what you have been doing, you're going to have the same life you've been having now. You're going to be angry and tense, and every night you're going to sit there with a bottle of wine and drink yourself away and get old. Okay? And you don't want that. You're a woman. You're here to be beautiful. You're here to be full of energy. You're here to be inspiring. You're here to be a muse, ladies. We don't have to be in the 17th century to be a muse. All right? Find out what you like. What do you like to do? Do you like to read? Freaking read. Do you like to watch movies? Watch a movie. I always recommend movies is like therapy. You know, there's so many things you can discover in a movie about yourself. What else? You like to sew, start sew. You like to play with makeup, you know. Do things for you. In the beginning, invest in you, and you will see, you will feel more full. You will have energy. You will smile more. You will laugh. And you're not going to wear black anymore. You're going to be like, you know what? Today I want to wear some color, and you're going to look beautiful in it. Find out what colors you look beautiful in. Find out what lipstick look good on you. Play with that, guys. As a woman in this incarnation, you're allowed to freaking do whatever the fuck you want. It's like your wish is a command. That's how it works. It's just that we forgot about it, guys, throughout the ages, because of religion, because of everything. You forgot about the power of a woman, you know. In the beginning of time, you know, humanity worshipped females. They did. And then religion came in, all that good stuff, whatever, and all of that was suppressed because female energy is very powerful. So it was suppressed so that you kind of know your place, whatever. But you know, guys, now. And the female power is not by yelling and arguing with men. And no, you guys, you don't have to hate the men. Well, I love the men. Men are great. We need them. We actually need each other. We inspire them, and then they give us the world. You know, and when you're full like that, when you have a lot of energy in you, then you're nurturing. You want to hug, you want to kiss, you want to make something, and it's because you're full, not because you're empty. And you know now, if you're doing something and you start getting angry, that means you don't want to do it. Stop, walk the fuck away. So yeah, when you become full, you see the way you walk is going to change, the way you dress is going to change. Play with perfumes, play with scents, play with oils. It's not expensive, guys. You don't have to buy expensive stuff. That's the key. You can be a beautiful woman with nothing, okay? Because there's so many tools around you. Take a flower off somewhere and put it in your hair and walk around like that. One day, I guarantee you're gonna feel totally different. You have to be different than what you have been in order to get a different result, okay, guys? All right, what else? So yeah, you know, you're women. You forgot how awesome you are. You forgot how freaking powerful you are. You guys are amazing. You guys are, your wish is the command, okay? But you don't bark it. You say it calmly. Even if you are in a confrontation, you say it calmly and then you leave. One of my friends one time told me, she's like, a real woman never yells. She doesn't. And never raises her voice. She's like, I don't want to do that. Bye. I love you. I gotta go. Bye. And take a chance on yourself. Don't be afraid of what's going to happen. Your mind's going to tell you, oh my God, if you leave right now, he's going to leave, whatever. It doesn't matter, because the way things are, you're not happy anyway. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. Take a chance. Do something different and see how your reality changes, because your vibration attracts your reality. You guys know that. You know, we all know about the law of attraction, but we're sitting there doing mantras. That shit doesn't work. Mantras, they don't work. What works is making different choices every day. Right there. Do I want to do this or not? Do I want to do this or not? And you'll see, the more you do things that you like, you're going to feel fuller. You're going to feel energy. And then when you're full like that, you're going to want to give it to others. That's what women do. You know, hug, kiss, babies, dogs, partners. You're going to be more sexual. You are. You're going to have a sex drive. You're not going to have sex while you're drunk. You're not even going to want to drink because you're going to be relaxed. You're always going to be this chill, calm. But it's going to take time, guys. This doesn't happen overnight, all right? This is a transformation, because you've been one way, and now you're being offered a choice to be another way, and to see what happens, okay? All right, guys, I think that's all I had to say. The real power of a woman is not in yelling and fighting and proving. It's not doing what she doesn't want to do. That's it. All right? I love you guys. You guys are all beautiful. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you're not tall, short. I don't care if your ass is not big. My ass is not big. Well, I don't know. Okay, don't worry about that, because everything you have, all the freaking tools you have, is everything you need to be a beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay? All right, guys. Go discover the beautiful goddess you are inside, because she's there and she's ready to come online. So let her out. I love you. Bye.